right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars. Sir.
Harry!
Hang on.
Would you look at this? She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Hey, stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
She keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. Okay, I'm trying to pull the biggest business deal of my life up over here, and I have to listen to this?
Well, what about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Meals don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to get my nails done, and I shan't talk to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. And your genius husband's gonna sell him 150 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
That's not fair. The cost would be down. And what about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Okay, now let me tell you something. Fair won't get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. Yeah, you like that one? No? Okay, now, all I can say is thank heavens your brother Michael has inherited his old man's brain.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shall not enjoy it because of the despicable way you have talked to me this evening. Oh.
Oh, this is all your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading!
That's not right.
You know what I'm gonna do to you? I already went up to that school and spoke to your headmistress, Agatha Trenchable. She's a scary woman. Told her all about you. She used to be in the Olympics for throwing the hammer. Imagine what she'd do to you. A horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do, we are told but surely. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Even if you're little, you can do what you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let it on top you, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do what you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let it on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Now, in business, a man's hair is his greatest asset, son. Good hair means a good brain. Ah. Now, let's try this again. In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a better brain. Okay, what do we have here? Yep, this looks pretty good. Just gonna, make a little bit of that. I like it. So, what do we think?
what you've done, you stupid man!
My hair! My lovely hair! Oh, I'm in deal today with the Russians. What am I ever gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend. No one else.
What are you talking about? This boy is a loony!
I'm a girl.
A loony!
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you learn something that's smooth, the better. Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Oh, yes. I mean, my mom wanted me to stay at home with her. But I think it's best that grown-ups have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a gal as clever as you. And you tell them stories like you tell me. Oh, I just love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, a musicologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skills, but to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house.
Though they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. But the one thing
Do not have a child.
their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place that they could escape the tragedy of their own lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called the Burning Woman, hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man, lost inside.
And it's the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today's a very special day, your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Oh, I can read me, please.
Very well, Nigel. I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word. Matilda?
I cannot read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Yes, because I need to learn read words so I can read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big heap of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance of books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. I read quite a few over the week, actually.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Jane Eyre, Lord of the Rings, Iron Punishment, and Cat in the Hat.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's, in my class, a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood. Excellent man. Warned me about the brat, though. Says she can be a real what?
Oh, no, Headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who placed that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place that into the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? The rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969, do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, no, 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 no. Throw the hammer for your country. You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force your little feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country,
You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
And if you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle.
No, those stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage and said, "These cars are knackered." And I was like, "It's a malfunctioning mistake or something."
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't. I've got green hair. Oh, and what's this? Another flaming book of yours? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book on it. You should read it. I'm sure you
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's my book.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. That's what I think of your lovely.
You show that little brat. I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
It's in the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head? Come on, son. Let's get out of here.
Just because you find that life's not berries doesn't mean you just have to rain and berries. If you always take from the Januaries, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let the kids on top you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
Girl. Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's gotta hurt, all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they're just all
Bit. Well, I better hang around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm louder, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends.
Mikey, someone put a whole kind of a tree going to try to attack. Someone told her I did, now she knocked at me.
That's not fair.
They say she's gonna put me in choking.
What's choking?
They say it's a cockroach, throat on, tongue
Well,
He's under there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
what? An hour?
Oh yes, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. Sufferer falls asleep without any warning. We put him under these coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yeah!
Probably think he's in bed by the time he wakes up.
Amanda Thripp! What have I said about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails. Then your mother is a twit!
She's okay!
Silence! You! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Oh, so you're Wormwood, are you? I might have known. Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Oh, the green hair. I mean, it was National Green Hair Day. You know, to celebrate all the lovely green things on this earth, like grass and snot. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. At one? Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that's how you... I'm just gonna leave this on. It looks like rain.
Who is it?
Oh yes, hi, I'm Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. Hello! This is my dance partner, Rodolfo. We're rehearsing.
Parle, Italiano, bene?
What? Babe, who is this? No interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey, and as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop our reading then. Lord knows we try.
I'm in the zone, though. I can really feel it in this time. I can feel it in my hips. It's all about
Listen, Miss Hossy, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever bears. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you, and look at me! You chose books and I chose looks.
Good day, Miss Hussey.
Goodbye, Tonton.
being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Acrobat hurling through the air, dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects. Caught by the man locked inside the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is having a baby.
So it has a happy ending.
No. Just then, the evil stepsister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where's my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform this day or off to prison you both shall go.
No, no. What happens next?
I don't know. Honest us.
Why? Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring you in a very clever selection of books, and you may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, I shall do my very best to try to answer them. How does that sound? You're gonna hug all the air out of me.
Take a seat, maggots! Where is Matilda Wormwood?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, don't you?
What, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and honestly, I was almost definitely sort of kind of thinking about owning up, maybe, but I'm having a lot of trouble with my belly. See, Trunchbull's cake was just so good that I scoffed it down too quickly. Now my tummy's starting to fight back. See?
I didn't do it.
You did do it because you are a criminal. You are a thief. You are a fiend.
A huge cloud of chocolate tea gas wafted out of my mouth into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, but I'm very
No,
sorry.
as long as you enjoyed it. That's the main thing.
It is?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, then it was.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bog Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm quite full.
Oh no, you are not full. I will tell you when you are full. And I say criminals like you are not full until they've eaten the entire cake.
But
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake. No buts. You don't have time for buts. Eat.
I
Eat it. Eat.
He can't!
Eat.
Surely can't!
Eat.
Right slow!
Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference inside. He can't!
carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bog Trotter. Good show.
Thank you.
Well, come along, Bog Trotter.
What?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking! Do you think I allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling, an idiot, a fool? You.
No! No! Not choking! No! Please! No, I'm choking! No! As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat, the acrobat gave her husband the kiss.
Maya, you've done this 1,000 times.
First, I shall escape from the cage. Grab the fire extinguisher in one hand and catch him in the other. Put out the flames with a freshly designed dress before the fire reaches the dynamite and blows your head off.
Sorry, Bob. The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air and hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, padlocks pinched open, and the huge chains fell away. Its claw just reached out to grab his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabbed her hands, and suddenly the flames were covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
The story has a happy ending.
No,
No.
his claw just touched too much foam, and their hands became slippery, and she fell.
She survived.
She broke every bone against her little fingers, except for the ones that they ever. She lived long enough to have the child,
Love our child with all your heart. Slowly afterwards.
and then she died. Then things got worse.
Worse than things can't possibly get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the coach was so kind that he never blamed the English for what had happened. In fact, she asked her to move in and help look after his child. She was nothing but fool's little girl, beating her as if she did anything wrong. She was that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Okay, now, everyone gather around. My family to be here watch not you, boy, not you, boy. Okay, now, hang on. Okay. 150 old bangers on my hands. How can I possibly make the miles go back? I couldn't just drive the cars backwards, could I? Backwards, that's right. Then I had a genius idea. I'm gonna start taking a screwdriver, hook it up to the speedometer, put it in reverse, and voila.
Backward.
Yes. 7 minutes later, the mileage was practically nothing. And then the Russians showed up in expensive suits and dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on the program last night.
That was a program about budgets.
Same thing. So,
Did it work?
I'm gonna be able to afford a dolphin all day long.
That's not right. They trusted you and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do to you, boy. I'm gonna go down to that school and tell them you are never to be let in again. And if they do let you in, I'll have her fired!
No, you can't.
And you're never gonna read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now, go to bed. You nasty. Let go, Fred.
Tell her. Him.
Backward.
Good boy.
Paul just thought that suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil ass bully. Until one day, she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
She threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. That night, when the psychologist came home, the little girl heard banging on the door.
Have I been wrapped up in my grief for my life that I've forgotten the one thing that matters most most? I love you so much, and I will spend each day making it up to you.
That night, the little girl fell asleep. The psychologist's thoughts turned to the evil ass bullying.
Bullying children is your game, eh? Well, let's see when the wrath of me stands in front of her.
That was the last little girl ever saw her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. Bob Trotter knows that.
Yes, but only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in books and stories and kindness and fluffiness. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking as Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Mr. Trunchbull.
think it's time we toughened you all up with a little bit of phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet maggots when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It's the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of consent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat. And phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Held, just like a rotten egg, float to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the ring of insubordination. Of invocations, the stench of attack, the ring of prepubescent rotting. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, children join the city. Miss, I need a kiss who wins in this year. We can fix. There's no mystery, it's mastery. The art of passion is of singing discipline. Discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent rotting. Oh, with the resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of moral fire rotting. Let's take this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whip of resistance, the form of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has won this sickening stench away. Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because, Miss Honey, you are pathetic. You are disgusting. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt! Who did it? Who is the disgusting, vile creature who did this? You. Get over here. Repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Why would you do that? You big, fat bully!
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in a prison! In the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall perform experiments on you. That all you shall know is pain.
Have you ever wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red is the same thing in your head is red meets in my head and someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and everyone shouts like they seem to
head is incredibly loud, and I just switch things from my dad and my mom. I'm gonna tell you the stories could stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it tonight. The stories becomes anger, and the anger is light. And it's burning inside me would usually fade, but it's there today. And the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet. I am home. Like I've said, into the eye of the storm.
You, I tell you, child, it was so late, but I shall not go. No punishment I shall not do. No air I shall not Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it? Oh, my God! It's heading north! I've got a newt in my knickers! Oh, I've got a newt in my knickers! Oh, I've got a newt in my knickers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we better all go home while we still can. Matilda, watch.
I'm gonna do with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room for my brains in my head, so they just squish out for my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. But what about your father? I bet he's proud to have such a clever daughter like you.
Oh yes, he's always saying, "Oh Matilda, I'm so very proud to have you gone through it." No, Miss Honey, that's not true. He's not proud at all. He's always calling me a liar and a creep and a nasty little freak.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Miss Honey, are you poor?
Why, yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day when I was walking, I came across this old shed. I begged the farmer to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, so I've lived here ever ever since.
Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. And she was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She even made me sign a contract saying that I'd pay her back every single penny. She even produced a document saying my father had given her the entire house.
Let's call the police.
Matilda, we can't. We have no evidence. And besides, my aunt is very much respected.
Miss Honey, who's your aunt?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. And any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Chokey. What are you looking at?
You. Spell, oh now, let me see, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
You're cheating!
No, Miss Honey told us.
Impossible. Miss Honey is too pathetic to be good at teaching. Spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G.
What? No! You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness, patience, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? I shall prove you know nothing of teaching. Spell and collegial streptococosmosis.
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell! I'll go to Chokey. And I should warn you, there are silent letters. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie dear. I'm sorry, but it was a silent Z. You're going to Chokey. What are you doing?
Dog. D-Y-P. Annie.
Stop this.
Bully.
This is how-
Elemental P. Table. S-Y-B-S-A.
No, no.
G-T-A-N-E-L.
Stop this instant. This.
Revolting. Elemental P. 2.
No. No. This isn't right. This is not the rules.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
No. No, it can't be. Who's doing this? No. No, stop this! No.
house that used to be owned by my evil aunt, Agatha Trenchard.
Who was never seen again, and the children's were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. It was often said that it was the best school in all the land. Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had the need for superpowers, but she was stuck with evil parents who were cruel and called her names.
Oh, you. Don't stand there gawping. We're going to Spain. And we're never coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twit stole 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia. Come on, we have to go before they find us.
What have you done with my leg, my beautiful leg?
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your finest pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I'd look after her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean you would do that? You would take care of our daughter?
Did you just call me your daughter?
Shh, I always call you my daughter. I mean, so, would you like to stay with Miss Honey and let her take care of you?
Yes, I would.
And do you want to take care of Matilda?
Yes, I really do.
Well, I guess we are kind of short on room in our house. Well,
Let's go before she changes her mind.
And Matilda jumped into Miss Honey's arms,
And gave her a hug.
and Miss Honey hugged her back as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance because they had found each other.